Friday, everybody. How are you all? Welcome back. Tracy / Adora. Do I have to do both? Should I just say Adora? But then my name is Tracy. And, oh well, it's my spiel. So how's everybody this Friday? It's supposed to be a nice day here in Eastern Ontario. It's supposed to go up to about, what was it, 16 degrees, which is nice for November. We're not going to complain, right? So I'll get the little baby outside playing today. She was outside for a little bit yesterday, but she's gotten a little bit of a cough, as you know, most toddlers do in the at this time of their life. They're always sick because, well, they're building up their immune system, right? So luckily I've been around the block a time or two, so I know not to panic at the first from a baby. So yeah, so things are going well. Things are going well. I'm back again. We've got a couple of days on a row here. You know, it's doing best for me to get a first thing in the morning, because usually that's when it's before Riley goes to school and they go upstairs and they do their morning play thing. They eat breakfast together, you know, so it's very nice. And it gives me this little bit of time to get my morning things done, you know, get the beds made and that sort of stuff. When I'm having a good day, that is. As we all know, I also suffer from back disability. So yeah. So any plans for the weekend? So yeah, I am still on the Moonology. I'm feeling this one for a little bit. I think they need to be cleansed. They're just not they're not feeling right. They're not feeling right. And you always go by your intuition, right? So yeah. So things are really going well, I have to say. Those couple of days that I had where my emotions were just a complete roller coaster, I think they really did me some good. I'm not going to say the pain is any less. I still can't hear her voice, like watching videos. Watching her moving, I just can't do that. Looking at pictures, you know, other than I get teary-eyed a little bit, but it's not a downright can't move my legs sobbing, which I have been doing a lot of. But you know what? Everybody needs to have a release, right? And crying is just the human nature's body way of releasing. And that is just how the emotion is shown. Some for most, more than others, right? But anyway, so yeah. So I did get a a first journal entry in there yesterday. And some of you have commented. I haven't read them thoroughly right through, because some of you really, I can tell you put yourself into it, and I want to be able to sit and focus and read it with a good frame of mind. So depending on how long I have this morning by myself, I will probably do it then. Yeah, because by the time Olivia goes to bed, I'm ready for bed. So nighttime reading is just, I put my headphones on with my meditation and I'm out. So I really want to take the time and put I want to read them. And I want to hear them, and I want to feel them, just so that, you know, we're all doing this together. So for those of you, thank you that did send in I think we've had these before, but you know, we're going to take them. So yeah, so card of the day. Again, we have a twofer. Yeah, we have a twofer. So, let's see how they came out. Well, this is why I have them down here. So we'll do this. We have full moon in Virgo. Full moon in Virgo. There it is. You are good enough. I know we've had this one before. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Isn't that beautiful? The artwork is very nice. Like, it's, I want to say it's simple, but it's beautiful. Okay? Like, there's not tons of colors and vibrant, and usually I am drawn to that. I am drawn to the vibrant colors and the imagery and having a lot going on in one picture, because then when I'm doing reading, it's the certain things that my eye is drawn to that I know how the reading goes. I think that's why I'm still on the book with this one, is just because each one has its own exact meaning, and I don't want to mess any of it up, right? I don't want to mess any of it up. So with that, that's my little talk about this deck and how I like it. So you are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Here we go. Don't you like my lowest hairdo today? Look at that. So yeah, I can keep it down a little bit. It doesn't have to go up in the clips as often as it did, because this part has grown. This was the mohawk. This was the part that I had kind of going down the middle, but it's finally, yeah, it's not too bad. My hair grows quite a bit, I guess, eh? I did that beginning of May. Yeah, okay. I thought my hair was slowing down, and it's how it grows, but no, it's doing all right. Yeah, sorry, me talking about my hair again. You all know that. You all know that. So anyways, you are good enough. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. So, attuned to the moon, find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. So, yeah, it just means like when you're doing dishes, make something a little bit more about it. Play your music, dance while you're doing it. Don't make it so I'm doing dishes. Put your headphones on. Just go crazy. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. I didn't remember that about the last time I read this. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The teaching. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, and your office. It's time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that at any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Yeah, take care of you. Take care of you. You are worth it. You are worth it. Make yourself happy. Do what makes you happy. Okay? Don't worry about things that you have no control over. Like what someone else is doing, what they're going to do about a certain situation. You know what? Why worry about it? Because, you have no control over what they're going to decide. So, yeah. That's my biggest thing that I think has helped me get through everything is especially with my anxiety. I was always worried about one thing or the next. I couldn't sleep at night. It was and gosh forbid I wake up through the night, because there's no way I'm getting back to sleep. There is no way I'm getting back to sleep because my mind is just going crazy. Like they say, your mind is your worst enemy, and it's true. Your mind is your worst enemy. What goes on in your brain, you put there. Okay, what goes on up here, you put there. And you know what? If you can put the bad in, why can't you put the good? So that's why I'm saying whenever a bad thought comes in, when something, you know what? Replace it right away with something good. Replace it right away with something good. And eventually that habit is just going to start. You're going to hear, it's same thing like whenever you're driving down the road and something pops out that you like right away you have a negative, like say what something's wearing, if it's something you don't like or you don't think it's your style, it makes no difference. That's their normal. Look at them and find something beautiful. Find something beautiful to you and focus on that. Could be their eyes, could be their smile, could be their nose, as far as anything goes. Okay, find something beautiful, because there's something beautiful in all of us, and that's what we need to focus on. Okay, so there you go. There's that one. I'm getting a little bit more, okay. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Yeah, that's another one. You know, it's kind of, I'm a Taurus, so. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy. So now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. If you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. Attune to the moon. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Additional meanings for this card. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small. The teaching. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember, though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. So this goes back to, again, where you are good enough. You know what? Go out for a massage, whatever. How about you just start that small savings account? Put $1 a day in, okay? You don't think you can afford $1? Don't stop at Timmy's and don't buy that coffee. You know, it's just every little bit counts. And you are good enough to pay you first. Okay. So yeah, Taurus, yes. Creature comforts, my biggest flaw, creature comforts. I love them. I like to have nice things around me. But to me, nice things. Okay. They might not be that way to anybody else, but to me, they're my nice things. And yes, I will take that. I will take that to me and I will go with that one. And my husband can attain to it. Yes, I like to have nice things around me. So, but that just depends on you, okay? Pay you first. Make you happy first. Even if it's only this much, make you happy first. And you'll see how things will start to progress and how you feel better about yourself. Even if you just know that, like, oh my God, I saved $5 this week. That $5 will become $10 in 2 weeks, $15 in 3, $20 in 4. And you know, it'll just keep on growing. And every little bit helps. Okay. Even if it's like, don't save it for, you know, you want to save it for a trip. Go for it. Save it for a trip. But how about just saving that little bit for a rainy day whenever, you know, something's going to happen. You're a little bit short. You got sick, whatever. Just have that little bit put away. Okay. So, yeah. There we go. These two are really, really connected. They really, really are. Okay. Paying you first, taking care of you, making you happy first. That can be in many, many different ways. Okay. And with the new moon in Taurus, that one there, it just shows it off where you are good enough and pay you first. Okay, so that is our Moonology Oracle cards for today. I am really starting to get a little bit more comfortable with putting my own spiel and things again. I think I just have to get used to doing this again, taking that break and being really, you know, but I know she's here. I feel her here. She is here everywhere. Yeah, it's amazing. It's very sad, but it's amazing to know that after she's gone, she's still here. And once I can communicate fully with her, I just want to make sure that she's here. I guess I want to know why. you know, I want her to be at peace, but if this is her at peace, then okay. But I don't want her to feel like she's here because she's concerned or worried about something. So that's one of my concerns. But whenever I'm ready, I will deal with that one. And I'm sure I'll fill you all in on the outcome. I usually do. Keep you all posted with myself and how things are going. So thank you all again for tuning in, for joining me for another card of the day. I will see you all back here on Monday, as long as nothing that I cannot control stands in the way. You all know that, and I thank you again for being so patient with that. Yeah, you all have yourselves a very, very, very good weekend. And if you're not already, follow me over on TikTok. You know, I do some flash readings there. I do this card of the day there. And then I do, you know, some little TikToks with every now and then with just the ups and goings, and you know, I'm trying to get a little bit more fun into there. It'll get there. But anyway, have a great weekend. You know the whole spiel: like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you don't, then don't. At this point, I'm doing this for you and for me, and whatever happens with that happens. I'll just, I pay for YouTube and I'll use it. Alrighty, you all have a very, very good day, and I will see you all on Monday. Bye, loves.